Hello and welcome back to Shokuho, and we are here at Fuchu Castle, and this is the final one. This is the final castle for the Satomi, I believe, and we are going to be making our way in just a moment. I actually want to get a battering ram up. I didn't do that for some reason. I was actually looking at the fact that we have just had both the Hojo clan and the Date clan declare war against us. As you can see, we got this one going on here. We're going to give this to Taro once again. He is absolutely murdering everything, by the way, as far as I'm aware. I haven't really seen him personally, but he seems to be extremely active in almost every single respect. So hopefully he's going to actually do something. I'm not entirely sure what this army is doing right here. Oh, Jinzaburo is actually creating an army. Very nice. It's been a while since we've seen him do anything like that. So we're going to utilize our new strategy in this siege, and we're going to see whether it is just as good, because obviously the strategy that we came up with does seem to be very effective, but I still have a little bit of doubt, you know, just a little bit of doubt creeping in here. And the main reason for that is just because I am not very familiar with it. You know, it's a new strategy that we haven't really used that much, and so we're gonna see if it actually makes a big difference here. Now we do have the battering ram, which of course we're gonna have to wait for it to get to the gate, which is a bit annoying. You know, it's a bit annoying, but you know, it's just how it goes. Now let's see. I'm just gonna try to avoid taking damage for the beginning here, because I don't really want to take any damage for free. You know, if I'm running at opponents, then I don't really mind taking a shot or two. But if I'm not running at anyone, then it just makes no sense, right? So, like, for example, now, I don't really mind taking damage, even though I would prefer not to. But let's just see. There we go. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Now, look at what we can do here. I can destroy this gate almost instantly, because we are so damaging with our massive two-handed... Yeah, I remember now. Satomi clan. They have a lot of gunners. Alright, so we're going to try this again. I am still injured, unfortunately, but we're going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to obviously do the same thing again, where we go in from the beginning. I really want to try out the strategy. Unfortunately, maybe against the Satomi is maybe not going to work, just because they are, for some reason, having so many gunners. I actually don't know why they have so many, but they do. Yes, they do. Yeah. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do about this? You know, what am I supposed to do? I'm literally not even doing much. Is it these guys up here? I don't know. No, it's not. Maybe this one? I mean, he's got a gun, as you can see, so... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just auto-resolve against these guys, to be honest. It is the final castle, so maybe it makes sense. Alright, so we are literally just going to do an auto-resolve. I mean, we have reduced their militia quite significantly since we started the episode, which is okay, I guess. We reduced it by, like, 70, which is really not very good. And I am going to be taking a lot of casualties in the process of doing this. I mean, 29... is quite a lot, considering, right? You know, it's not every day we actually lose 29. Usually we're going to have to fight a much larger force to have that many casualties, but you know, it doesn't really matter, because as I've highlighted many times throughout the series, we have such good prisoner conversion rate that we don't really have to worry too much about it. As you can see right here, we're gaining so many people, and funnily enough, we're actually going to be still having 55 prisoners that can join us at any time, which is actually staggeringly good. And then we also have a little bit of experience here that is coming our way. And there you go. They've been eliminated. They've been completely and utterly destroyed, which I very much appreciate. So I'm not going to claim the fief. I'm just going to let it go to whoever. And yeah, as you can see, the castle is actually almost fully 100%ed, which is actually pretty crazy. And we're just going to wait here for a little bit of time. Let's see what Kinbei is doing. Yeah, as you can see, he has an army up and running. Edo is really close to us, by the way. This is also the reason why I wanted to take this castle specifically. Jinzaburo is over there with 1,300. and Yonazawa is actually under siege. I would very much appreciate it if one of these armies would actually go and do something about that. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I have a feeling that they're probably not going to. But I can kind of hope, eh? You know, I can kind of hope against hope that maybe they're going to. Maybe they're going to do something and help us out a little bit. But I have a bad feeling about it, to be honest. Heading to Kurokawa. Okay, Kurokawa. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I don't really mind that too much. Not a terribly big fan of him going and trying to take something new. But I think it's better that he tries to take something new than him basically doing nothing. Because he isn't actually doing anything. I mean, well, technically he's actually doing something, of course, but he is just running around at the moment, which is not really great. But I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, I personally am going to go over to Edo here because I would love, oh yes, I would love to be able to take it, potentially. This is a big deal, you see, because there are so many people here. I mean, look, 2,200 people basically, and if we can manage to do something here, as in like if we can manage to take this will be an overwhelming victory, and then you could see the rest of Japan is literally just these two towns, the Uesugi, the Date clan, who are literally two towns and a handful of castles as well, of course. They're going to be relatively simple to take. And then we have the Nanbu, who are, of course, people that we've just made peace with. So it's going to be maybe a little bit of time before they decide to declare war on us. And they obviously have quite a few castles. They have, like, I don't know, 15 castles or something like that, which is a little bit annoying. But that is actually it, then. That is actually it, with the exception of the two factions that do not want to declare war against us for any reason, due to marriage and so on. So, from a, from a victory perspective, that is actually it, we're very close. We're very close to victory. Oh, we are even closer to victory now because the enemy only has 7 days worth of food remaining in Edo. However, let's actually see what happens here. I have a feeling that these guys are either going to... Oh no, maybe they're not trying to attack us. They might not try... Oh, the Uesugi are now attacking us as well. Well, that's quite funny, isn't it? Yes. I was almost 100% certain that they or maybe even the Nanbu clan were going to decide, oh yes, we must attack them as well. Because every single person is wanting to do that. Ah, and Bruce Kitu is now of age. She is now ready to join the clan and to do wonderful, wonderful things. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be particularly useful for her to marry anyone. So basically what I'm going to do, I think, is I'll probably do the same thing that I did with our other children, and I'm just going to, edit her a little bit because... she's going to have terrible stats, She's going to have focus points all over the place, and it's just going to be absolutely terrible. So we'll see what happens with that. Otherwise, let's see, 4 days. Let's do it. All right, so we've got another age up for one of our children here, and we're basically just going to go for standard stuff here. I don't really think it makes that much of a difference, unfortunately, because our children are generally going to be modified in some way when we get to the max level, or shall we say, when we get to a certain point where they can actually join us, where where the clan can actually benefit from their assistance. At least that's the idea. Anyway, as you can see, we've now starved them out, and we have the ability to now move in. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I think I'm going to literally get another 2 people. I'm going to try to maximize as much as possible here, because I am a little bit worried about doing this. However, and this is the funny thing here, if I can survive by doing my strategy, the strategy that we came up with in the previous episode, it's going to be great. This is going to be working out extremely, extremely well. I don't know whether they have gunners. I can only hope, because we've starved out the garrison, that they're not going to have any gunners. And if they do have gunners, then I'm probably going to die. So, I mean, let's just, let's just come to terms with that, I guess. Right? Because that's probably going to happen. There we go. Kill that guy. I'm basically just going to use my gun as much as I possibly can before I head up there. And yeah, try not to get shot. There we go. I'm just trying to reduce the amount of damage that my forces take overall as well. Because, of course, if you can actually kill enemies, they're going to stop dealing damage to you. I know. It's a very foreign concept, isn't it? No, it's very clear. Yes, everyone knows that. Indeed. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a pretty classic strategy in general. In a number of games, you know, if you have experience playing turn-based tactics games and stuff like that, where, you know, the person has a high initiative or something like that, you know, the character, shall we say, has a high initiative, and you need to prevent them from doing damage before your characters in the next turn, then you want to eliminate that one first, so they don't get 2 turns before you get 2 turns, if you see what I mean. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I am going to be very, very careful here. I do not want to take any damage, thank you. I will tell my forces to charge in, completely charge in. They need to. It is paramount. Or universal. Or Lionsgate. You see where I'm going with this? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so we're not really doing the strategy as intended, unfortunately, here, because I am trying to maximize my HP, which is a bit problematic. However, I should maybe I can do something here. Maybe I can do something here. Oh, no, that's a headshot. Ow. Okay, that hurt. But maybe I can destroy this gate. Yeah, my strategy's not working this time. Unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of here, I guess. Or not. Actually, or not. Alright, so I'm basically I'm just gonna wait here. I'm just gonna wait here until my forces kind of come in a little bit more. Oh, no, I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot by something. I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe up there. Okay, I certainly wasn't then. Okay, not very good. Alright, well, let's just do some damage here then. And we'll try, if we can... Not dead. Ah, of course we took damage. Ah, that was bad. That was really, really bad, actually. For us to take damage in that particular moment, absolutely awful. Very, very bad. Oh well, never mind. Yep, as I thought. Exactly as I thought what was going to happen there, it happened. It happened. Now, the only very, very fortunate thing is that we have now killed 400 of the enemy's troops, and we've only lost 35. We've only lost 35. Now, it is very, very possible that we will be able to eliminate huge amounts more if my forces can survive. If they can survive in this situation, and actually... unfortunately they didn't. Yes, they didn't survive as much as I would have wanted them to, but we have eliminated 500 of the enemy's troops. Funnily enough, I could have done much better if I hadn't gotten shot in the face there. In that one specific moment, I think that would have made a huge difference. I think I am actually going to retreat here. Yeah, I think I'm going to retreat here. We'll go for 600 kills. There we go. 600. And then we will get out of there because we've done 600, right? That means that there are 600 less militia in the garrison. Now there's only 900 of them. Now we do have to wait for a little bit of time to restore ourselves, and then we can go back in. Oh, look at what we've got going on here. We've got someone actually helping us out. And this is Taro with a bunch of other people. And I am extremely excited for this. And now this actually gives me a lot more freedom. Because obviously I'm running out of food right here. I am literally running out of food. Of course, the militia, they don't have to worry about food for some reason. I don't actually know why that is, by the way. What is the realistic reason why the militia don't have to worry about food supplies? I don't know what the realistic reason for that is, because of course they technically should be suffering from starvation at the same time as the garrison, but they don't. And it's a very strange situation to be in. Now, so yes, the Hojo clan, as you can quite clearly tell, they have been begging us, absolutely positively begging us for a peace agreement this entire time. But you know what? I've been saying no. Yes, I am saying no now as well, because I cannot abide that. I cannot allow them to get away with it. We have to murder them in every single way. And I will be taking Edo in this episode. I will be taking it. There is no way about it. Alright, so I've made my way over to the gate here, and I'm going to be solo. I am completely solo here. My forces are very far away, so I'm hopeful that I won't get shot. Oh, it's working. I am full HP still. I've taken no damage, which is remarkable. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, when there are people on the other side of the gate, it's actually very, very possible for them to block you. Did you see that? That guy actually parried me and my damage on the gate itself. That is hilarious. I'm not sure why that would be the case, but yeah, hitboxes and everything. Apparently hitboxes are very much a thing here in this situation, so yeah. Anyway, now we can... oh yeah. Now we can do some damage. Or at least now we can try. Oh, there's so many people here. This is crazy. And now we literally just need to stay alive. Just need to continue slashing away. And we should have this in the bag. My forces are just completely dominating this particular section of the siege now, because I think it's because we actually took care of the archers. Because you see exactly what's happening now. The amount of damage the archers are dealing is basically zero. Because they can't. They're dead. They're dead. They can't do anything else. So, of course, yes, that is, in my opinion, having a big impact. And it's surprising as well, because you may not think that that's the case, because there's only a handful of archers in every single archery section of the siege, right? You know, there's only like, what, 4 or 5, maybe 6 archers in every single position. But it is actually making a huge difference. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, yep, 100%, that is it. Look at that. We managed to do it. My own... Oh, look at this. I am the only person in my party that is on the field. You see that? That is hilarious. I am literally the only person in my entire party that is here. Okay, not sure why that's happened, but there you go. Anyway, there we are. We did manage to achieve victory here, and we are now the rulers of Edo itself. I cannot go into the keep, unfortunately. I would have loved to have been able to do that, because it is the largest siege that we have available here. Definitely the largest siege that we're going to see in the series, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'm very excited to actually see what is going to happen after this. I am actually yeah, no, I'm gonna show mercy, even though it is gonna you know, reduce our relation with a bunch of people. Oh, only 2 people, actually. Only 2 people. Well, that's not too bad. So, yeah, this is the current situation. As you can see, we did take Kurokawa. Jinzaburo took that, of course. And we lost Yonezawa as a result of that, which is obviously unfortunate, but, you know, not much to be done about it. Ah, the Nanbu clan have decided to actually declare war against us once again, as expected. And I'm going to give Taro the control of Edo. I think that makes the most sense for us right now. And, yeah, this is what's currently going on. So let's actually see what Kinbei decides to do. I'm hopeful that he's going to go on to one of these nearby castles. But what we're also going to do is we're going to go to Utsunomiya. That is where we're going to go to next for us personally. And I, first of all, need to get some food. Alright, so it's time for Utsunomiya and its siege, and well, this is going to be a little bit different, because obviously it is a different siege. We do have, oh no, there's a guy here shooting me. That is not very nice of him, is it? Yes, I was kind of hoping I'd take very little damage here, considering I am literally hiding in the corner. Well, never mind. Okay, is my... Wait a minute. Do I not have... Yes, my battering ram's been destroyed. Hasn't it? Yes. It has. Okay. Well, that's not very good, is it? Alright. Well, yeah. This is very bad, actually. This is very bad, because I'm going to get shot almost immediately. I'm pretty sure. What do you think? What do you think? Okay. Take your bets, take your bets. How long am I going to survive? Probably not very long at all. I kind of want to kill... Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Apparently I'm not going to kill any of those guys. I'm just going to run along here. Oh, these are both lords. I need to kill these. Okay, that was easy enough. Alright. Yeah, so now, unfortunately, this gate is actually kind of dangerous, because me standing here, destroying this, not a good idea. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, look at this. Look at what I have to face right here. This is terrible. This is absolutely awful. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, nice, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, this is kind of the only thing I can really do right now. I mean, the other thing I could do is help them, right? I could help my forces to get to this point. But I think that destroying the gate is actually kind of useful, because it makes it so that the enemy's archers don't really have the ability to really do that much damage to us going forward here, which really makes a big difference. Now, if I can just manage to survive a little bit longer here, we might be able to stabilize the situation. Don't shoot me. No, don't shoot me. These guys are really good at blocking sometimes. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay, yeah. So, as you can see, we are now in this situation. We are now pretty good. We've lost... not too many. Okay. That's alright. And now, if I can... Yeah. Unfortunate for me, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunate for me. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason our... Oh. Why is our battering ram now moving? I thought it was destroyed. It wasn't moving before. Okay, well, that's weird. Huh. That's very strange. Oh, okay, well, there's not much for me to do here now, is there? Yes, I only killed 31 people because I wasn't really able to get into the meat of the enemy's defenses, unfortunately. Yeah, that tends to happen now for some reason. Yeah, so it does look as though, as you can quite clearly tell, that there are a number of different siege layouts that are just not going to work with this new strategy. Even though, for me personally, I think the strategy is fantastic, but it very much depends on your own HP level. And you do need to be very, very careful. Obviously, as you saw there in Edo, I think it was actually really good. We made massive amounts of kills as a result. But yeah, this one, not so much. Alright, so this time we're letting our forces go straight on in, and hilariously enough, they've all funneled into the courtyard. For me personally, I think this is going to be extremely dangerous. I don't know whether this is really going to... Oh, actually it is doing something. I'm surprised. Okay. That's kind of weird. Alright. I certainly wouldn't have expected this, but okay. Ah, hello there. Hello there, archers. You will now face the wrath of very large sword man. Yes, that is exactly what is happening right here. And I haven't even removed his pants yet. Yes. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, you get it. Anyway, let's do some damage. Let us do some damage here, and then we will, hopefully, be able to live. I think that this strategy is much better in this particular layout. The strategy of kill everything along the way. Even though it would be remarkably good to eliminate a load of reinforcements. As you can see, look at these guys. These guys mean business. They've got some great armor on and everything, but as you can tell, they clearly do not know who they are dealing with. And they are now getting murdered as a result. Wow, that was a nice hit by that guy. There we are. Nice, nice, nice. And now we can just eliminate the gate ourselves. And hopefully I'm not going to get too badly shot. There we go. Okay, now let's just hide around here. No, this is still a weak spot. Still vulnerable here. Okay, I'm just going to speed things up a little bit. Yes, here they come. This is what we wanted. We want these guys to come around the corner here and actually do some damage to them. Unfortunately, as you can see, massive damage being done to me right now, just purely because, as you can tell, I cannot slice through the entirety of these forces. And the reason why is because one person blocks and it completely stops my entire attack. One person blocks in the exact right direction. So no matter whether I attack, you know, with a thrusting attack or a slashing attack or an overhead or whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as one of them decides to block in that particular direction, I will not be able to kill multiple enemies with one slash. So anytime we have killed, you know, 5, 6, 7 more enemies with one slash, it's always due to the enemy not defending at all. If they defend, it's extremely difficult to actually get kills. So just bear that in mind. I think I will be dying relatively soon here. But I shouldn't have to worry too. What is actually going on here? Why have we not gotten the gate down? Look at the battering ram. The battering ram is here. What have they been doing? Have they actually been using it? Because from my perspective, they haven't been using it at all, and they've just been, I don't know, milling about randomly in the courtyard while I've been taking significant damage from all different kinds of sources. It's actually hilarious. I don't really understand. What kind of sauce, you ask? Well, it could be Worcestershire sauce, or it could be hot sauce, or tomato sauce. Yeah, it could be something like that. Oh, terrible. Terrible. I know. Anyway, we are probably going to be good here. I've killed 117. Oh, nice. Oh, we've got a lot of people here. I am probably going to end up dying from some random shot very soon. But I will try my best to get as many kills as possible before that time. I don't really want to die from a melee attack if I can help it. If I die from range, then that's okay. But if I die from melee, that is a fail, in my opinion. Okay, that's fine. Not enough space to swing. There we go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Taking some damage here. Oh, there's a gunner. Wow, okay, that's a rarity. Ooh, nice shot, fellow. Nice shot. Yes, he got us. He got us. But that's okay. That's okay. As we know, it's all about the support. It's all about the support that your forces get along the way. And look at how much damage we've done. We have done 400 kills so far. Not me personally, of course. I got 150 myself, which is not bad. Not bad considering the amount of troops that we had available to us to slaughter was not actually that large. We only had a handful of archers and things like that most of the time. And that is indeed a victory for us as well. And I believe that is it for the Hojo clan. They have been now eliminated. Or at least they should be eliminated. The only last fief that they have, I believe, is one castle. And I think that's it. There might be another castle off to the side somewhere, but I think this is, I think there's one castle remaining, and that's pretty much it. There might be two. There might be two. So I'm going to continue taking the prisoner just in case, because you never know. You don't really want them to run away and scurry into some garrison or another, and then make make that garrison much more powerful than it would otherwise be. And there we have it. Gonna utilize the wonderful morale gains here to convert even more prisoners. And we're gonna be, oh yeah, 17,000 experience. That's nice. I like it. All right, so we're not gonna claim this either. As you can see, it's all maxed out. Absolutely wonderful. I don't even need to do anything. I don't even need to do much at all about this. And indeed, we can also level up our forces here as well. Very nice indeed. So this is what it's currently looking like. As you can see, we do have an army here of 2,000. Jinzaburo is doing his job, and Yuki Castle is actually under siege. I don't know who it's under siege by, because it doesn't seem like it's under siege by any of our people. Oh yeah, actually, wait a minute. The Hojo clan declared war against the Oda clan. Probably not the best idea for them to do that, is it? Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.